Hey YouTube, here's a quick tip in case you find yourself in the middle of a brake caliper rebuild and restoration and you have your calipers already torn apart before taking the pistons out. So the traditional way would be to put the calipers back together, make sure the O-ring is sealed for the crossover, and then you grab your air compressor nozzle and you hook it up into the input on the caliper and you just put air in until the pistons pop out, and make sure you have like a brake pad or something in the middle so you don't damage your pistons. But I don't feel like putting them back together, and my air compressor actually doesn't cut it, and I'm not about to go buy another air compressor just to take these pistons out. And I got to thinking, I have a bunch of old road bikes here, and this caliper piston diameter seems very familiar. It's like the exact diameter of a quill stem. So yeah, it fits directly into the piston. All you have to do is just tighten this Allen bolt and you have a connection that's so strong it's been trusted with handlebars and people's lives for over 100 years. So that's a very, very good way of getting a solid connection to the piston inside of your brake caliper in order to yank it out of the caliper without any air compressor, air pressure, or even hydraulic pressure. So what I'm doing here is I have the quill seated into the caliper, into the piston. It's a hollow piston. This is a 22 millimeter quill, and the piston itself is a 38 mil outer diameter. It works perfectly, and this will be the case for any Evo 9, Evo 8, CTSV, TL Type S, or any 4-piston Brembos, or even my 6-piston Brembos on the AMG. Have similar diameter pistons. So yeah, 22 millimeter quill road stem. Works like a charm. So let me mount this up on the vise, and then I'll show you how satisfying it is to pull the pistons out of a caliper with the road bike handlebars, as if it was meant to be. So I have the caliper mounted here on my bench vise by the mounting ears. And if you're doing the front section of a caliper, which doesn't have the mounting ears, you can still mount it facing up against these two surfaces nice and tight, and that way you can pull up on the piston, and you'll need a little bit of muscle and a little bit of twisting, but shouldn't be too bad if your brakes are in good condition and you're just refreshing them. So let's give it a try. Now this piston's been fighting me, so we'll see. The air compressor didn't do anything to it, so let's see how much work it takes to yank it off. Boom, came right off. Wow, that was easy. So yeah, it just popped right out. And yeah, this is an old road bike handlebar. It's free off my old college bike, and you can look in the junk pile behind a bike shop. Make sure you call beforehand and ask them, I just need a quill stem, 22 millimeter. And if they don't have one already, they'll be happy to pull one out for you and sell it for you cheap, because nobody rides these bikes anymore, but I still have a bunch of them over here, but I do ride them. That's why I thought of the solution. So hope this helps. And yeah, in order to release it, you just come here, take your Allen, and loosen the quill stem. Let me take these down tube shifters. Right here, loosen. Out comes the piston. There you are. It didn't take that much longer than moving your thumb on an air compressor. So hope this helps. And hope this saves you a need for a new air compressor or any other headaches. So happy wrenching.